Good day.
Hello, how are you?
Good, excellent. I'm here to interview.
Yes, yes. Okay, so I have a few questions for you.
Please.
Okay, so let's start. Can you please name me what are some of your weaknesses?
It's a great question. Usually I get asked what are my strengths. So my weakness, I always say my biggest weakness is the desire to lead. And sometimes I believe that my desire to lead actually forces me to not take everyone's opinion in. And with that comes impatience, which I feel is I wouldn't say the best combination of characteristics, if you will, but it's definitely something I've been working on and something that if I fine-tune, I'm sure I can turn that into a strength.
Okay. That's fair. Let's say in a working environment, do you see yourself as someone who is told what to do by others or who tells others what to do?
I like to micromanage. I'm one to
Okay.
micromanage, so I get orders from someone else, not orders, but I'm told what to do by others, and then I relay that to other people, and then I try to find the best way to work with a group and how to not portray, but how to relay that message to a broader group.
Okay.
If you will.
All right. Then. Okay, so if it was a slow work day and you had plenty of free time while you were on the clock, what sort of things would you do with that free time?
I believe that the chemistry of any team, whether it's sports, whether it's business, whether it's whatever, the chemistry of any team is vital. Without chemistry, you can't do anything. And I believe that when we have free time on the clock, whether it's myself, whether it's someone else, whether you have 5 minutes or half an hour, I believe chemistry can always be worked on. No team, I can make some sports references, but I don't know how you are in sports, boss. But basically, I always like to see if I can improve the team's morale or the team chemistry and just try to build up that stronger bond that will help us when the work comes back on.
That is a really good answer. Okay, so what separates you from other applicants?
I believe that it's a tough one. I believe that I have a very interesting personality set combined with work focus and work ethics, if you will, that really puts me above the other competition. I also like to put myself in other people's shoes, so not only do I like to, like I said, micromanage earlier, but then I also like to put myself in other people's shoes and just see how they might react to, such decisions that might come my way. So I see a lot of applicants these days that have resumes out the wazoo. Harvard graduate, Ivy League. They're the top of, Division I schools, whatever. But that really doesn't show for their personality and their focus and their work drive. But I think I have one of those. I think all three of those are really strong within myself. I think that can really separate me from the other applicants.
Okay, then. So, what's something that you're really proud of, and why is that?
I am really proud of actually the positions I'm actually holding in my fraternity currently and past. I've really stepped up in the leadership positions there. I've held such positions as recruitment chair, and I'm overseeing all the recruitments. I'm also overseeing all the athletics currently, and I'm also, like in the past, I've also had to develop brotherhood, develop that teamwork that I've mentioned before. And just the whole fraternity that I'm part of, it provides such a leadership opportunity for me to not only practice what I'm good at, but also sharpen the skills that I need to improve on.
Okay, then. So, if you were stuck inside of a room with only a calendar and a bed frame, what would you eat and drink to survive?
I think I've heard this one before. I believe the answer is like you have to think outside the box. I believe you have to eat the dates from the calendar because dates are on calendars, and then you have to drink from the springs of the bed frame. Something like that?
Yeah, wow.
Okay, I like to think outside the box. Sorry,
Not many people can figure that one out.
that was just a shot in the dark. Excellent.
Okay, so you asked for it at the beginning, so what are your strengths?
This one's also very tough. I don't like to self-judge myself and look at what I'm good at, but I personally think that my strengths consist of understanding other people, understanding where other people come from, understanding other people's opinion, really taking that into account. I did mention that one of my weaknesses that leadership can cause me to not take everyone's opinion equally into consideration, but that's not to say that I don't take others' opinions into consideration. That's definitely a strength of mine, as well as, I would say, getting work done on time. Getting work done on time, I can't have fun I can't enjoy anything until my work is done on time. And for me personally, coming from playing baseball literally 16 out of the 19 years I've been on this planet, every single one of my coaches has told me, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're forgotten. And that's one motto I stick to every part of my life right now. And I just want to stick to that for years to come.
Okay, then. Wow, that's interesting. It's very good. It's very nice to know. Okay, then. Well, I guess that concludes our interview, and it was a pleasure.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.